are going live. Day 26, day 26, day 26. Going once, going twice. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? I think we are live. Welcome back, everybody, to day 26 of 30 Days to Six Figures, where I'm building a six-figure business in 30 days using the Golden Mike method. We are back. Happy Monday. Okay, look, we need to address the obvious right away. Yes, I have been gone for the last 2 days. We're on day 26 here today. I've missed the last 2 days. There's a reason for this. And I was very, very sick Friday night into Saturday. And stomach bug, really bad. I'll spare you the details because it was nasty. And then I spent the weekend with my wife and daughter after that. We will get to that here in a second. But if you are new here, welcome. My name is Josh Forti. I am building a six-figure business in 30 days using the Golden Mike method, hence the golden microphone. And so far, we are in 26 days, actually at 21 days, we hit this, $95,000 in contractual sales, $20,000 cash collected, $10,000 coming in 30 days. And the rules were that by the 30th, we had to have $100K in contractual sales with $25K cash collected. And we are $5,000 away from both of those things. If you want access to the replays, you want access to every single day that we've been going through, all the worksheets, AI prompts, scripts that we use, breakdown of the offer. I literally broke down the offer, like literally both of them, because we did a $35,000 offer, we did a $60,000 offer. I broke down the deliverables, I broke down what we were outsourcing, I broke down what we're keeping, and what I'm doing. I broke down like literally all the details of all of it. Go to joshforti.com/30days or link in the description. Also, Instagram, it'll be linked in bio. Okay, listen here, guys. Happy Monday. Before I forget, today, we're going to map out the remaining 4 days of the challenge, basically now to through Friday. Before I forget, tomorrow I am going live for 4 hours on a live workshop, okay? It's called the Wealthy Client Workshop, and basically, I'm going to spend 4 hours live with you guys going deep into the Golden Mike method, showing you how to get wealthy clients and like sell to wealthy people at high ticket prices, okay? Basically, we've had a lot of people asking for some more like kind of breakdown, big picture overview, and then also like what to do to go use the Golden Mike method. A lot of new people in the community. So if you go to joshforti.com/August workshop, or the link will actually, the link is in the video here. It'll take you to this page right here. It's $7 to attend. It'll have all the details of everything that we're going to cover. And then you can click on your thing right here and put in your information, and boom, there you go. Okay. So $7, we'll spend 4 hours. It's at noon Mountain Standard Time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. I'll teach for about 3 hours or so, do Q&A for about an hour. Make sure, grab your ticket to that. We go live tomorrow, 4 hours. You get access to the replay for 7 days. You get access to the worksheets, all sorts of fun stuff. If you want to sell stuff for high ticket prices, and I'm going to deviate here and then we're going to come back, okay? Real quick. The market's changed a little bit, yes? Right? Like we're all kind of feeling uneasy a little bit. Like people aren't buying the same things that were working are no longer working, right? Tried and true methods. The economy's crazy. We got the election coming up, right? Well, tell you what, I don't know about you, but like the next 12 to 18 months, I think are going to be pretty crazy. And the people that are going to make it, the difference between those that are going to make it and crush it and those that are going to get wiped out, and there's going to be people that are getting wiped out. You've already seen it, right? The difference is the people that are going to make it simply sell to wealthy clients. Their clients have money so they can afford to pay them, right? That's what the Wealthy Client Workshop is all centered around. It's how to find, reach out to land, and wealthy clients selling at high ticket prices. This is for service providers, freelancers, and agencies using the Golden Mike method. I'm going to break down the same process and method that I've done $95,000 in contractual sales with in the last 25 days or 24 days. 20,000 cash collected, 10,000 coming, all that, $7. Go check that out. Okay. Guys, another big update. Look at this. Monday is just popping here today. We have 300, I don't know if you can see that right there. We have 311 members. So if you take out me and my 2 team members, we have 308 members inside of the Get Paid University. If you go to joshforti.com/30 days, you can come and get access to that. You get access to the replays of all the days of everything. We're having a blast in there. All right, let's break down the rest of the week. By the way, if you're on the live stream, comment hashtag Team Live down below. Hashtag Team Live, hit the like button, hit the love button. If you're on the replay, comment hashtag Team Replay. Same thing, tag a friend. The more likes, the more comments we get, the more people we can help. And I read all the comments. So today's Monday. We got 4 days left of the challenge. So on Friday, so 2 days ago, I broke down and kind of walked through what we had done up until this point. And I'll draw this out so that for those of you that are following along here, you can kind of see. We have a $35,000 offer and a $65,000 offer, which means we have a $5,000 left to collect. And then I broke down that for the $35,000 offer, this one is about, give or take, about 85% or so outsourced. Okay, which is nice. I met with that team, or I met with the people I outsourced it over to. I met with, got them onboarded and stuff, so they're all caught up to speed. My involvement with that is probably next week or so. I will be doing the an overview and a breakdown of their offer, making sure that their launch strategy and launch plan is good, but that's primarily outsourced. I paid that guy $7,500 for the outsourcing team, and then the remaining balance of that we have for the designer and stuff like that in case we need it, and then the back end will be collected once they start making sales. So that's about at 85% outsourced. Then this one here, they're paying $20,000 in upfront, but broken over 2 payments. So we've got $10,000 collected from. Oh, I got to post a screenshot of that. Okay, $10,000 of collected from them up front on Wednesday of last week, and then $10,000 due in about 30 days. And this is going to be a service-based offer. This one, however, is mostly in-house. Mostly I'm taking care of that. So this one's about 100% or so in-house. But what we're doing on this is I am hiring I'm hiring people, like a VA to go and do the reach outs. I'm then sitting down and designing the offer and the promotion strategy. And we are going to, as a service, help them get launched, help them get a couple of the clients. And then we take, 30% of back end with that. And so we're hiring the VA. We're going to train them on the scripts. And so on Thursday of last week, we met. We planned out, got dates on the calendar for everything to be able to go and fulfill this, right? So that's good. That's done. And so we have about $5,000 left. And that's what we have to go through and solve for this week. So the remainder of this week looks like this. As I am, make sure that we're good here. Yeah, okay. As I'm going through, I've got a pretty busy week this week. So I'm going to have to make some deals. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so this is Monday. This is today. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And Friday is, let me pull this up. Friday is the 30th. So we've got to have $5,000 more cash collected and sold by Friday. So here today, I do my coaching calls for most of the day here today. And then tomorrow, I've got the Wealthy Client Workshop from about noon to 4. Okay, so that's taken up. This is the Wealthy Client Workshop. By the way, if you'd like to attend that, that is 4-hour deep dive with me on how to sell to wealthy clients. So if you want to change the type of clientele that you're working with, you want to charge more money, you want to work with wealthy clientele, people that actually have money, more assets, more resources. This is basically guys, in this training here that I'm doing tomorrow, this training breaks down the process of evolution that I went through from going from the world of broke and into the world of wealth, right? From the world of scarcity into the world of certainty, not just from a internal perspective, but also literally realizing, okay, wait, I went from $5,000 for my services to $30,000 for my services, right? So that process, I went from getting my average client that would pay me money, a $15,000 result, to the person that I charged $30,000 to, $400,000 is how much we made them over 90 days. That journey, that process completely opened my eyes. That was the day that really changed my life, right? And that journey, that process. That's what I'm breaking down. So if you sell services, agency work, freelancing, non-coaching products, is not for coaches. I don't really serve coaches. I do work with service providers primarily, or one-on-one consulting, one-on-one very high ticket coaching. That's fine. Okay, but that process, that's what we're doing there tomorrow. And then my best friend and his wife are coming in, and they're basically going to be here all day Thursday and all day Friday. So I basically have to get the deal done. I've got, a window of time here. I've got a window of time here, and I've got most of Wednesday here. This is my time slot to go and get this done. So my goal is that I'm going to, actually, I started already this morning. I'm re-engaging and re-reaching back out with the people that I've already reached out to, that I've had these conversations with. I'll probably finalize the Google Doc to the one person that I built that Google Doc for that I didn't quite get sent out. And then my goal is just to kind of wheel and deal and make a deal with this. Now, I want to caveat this with one thing, okay? Because, by the way, happy Monday. If you're just tuning in, comment hashtag Team Live down below. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm from Denver, Colorado. But the one thing I want to point out here is the reason that I am trying to get to the $100,000 mark and then stop and not trying to go sell another offer and get to 130,000, although I may end up doing that, is that I want to hit the goal doing the six-figure business, right? But I want to do it in such a way to where I have as little fulfillment as possible and I can get back to focusing on my business, my primary business, okay? The last 3.5 years of my life or so, I have sold services. I think services are like the best business to be in, particularly if you're just starting out. And if you want to make a life-changing money pretty quickly, I think services are fantastic. I think that most people are not ready for coaching, and I think most people shouldn't be coaches. Coaching is so much more difficult to sell. It's much more harder to put together a good product. You have to have so many pieces in place. But that's the spot where I'm at in my business now. I made multiple $1 million in services. Now I have a coaching business that helps service providers sell stuff. And so I want to focus and double down on that. And so figuring out the balance here of going, how do I go and get to the $100,000 mark? How do I go and hit the target, selling services, because that was the caveat, right? But also create as little work on the back end for myself. So my goal, like I said, is I'm going to be reaching out, reaching out to people I've already, I can spell, apparently not, already connected with in this process. Okay? Then I'm looking for a deal between 5K and 10K. I don't want to work harder than I have to, right? 5 and 10K, 5K cash collected, service-based deal. And the offer that I'm really going to double down on, what's up, Mike? Good to see you on here. Mike, well, I see you tomorrow on the Wealthy Client Workshop. I think I saw you got a ticket to that. So excited to see you there, okay? The deal that I'm working with here is I've got a $35,000 deal that I can work with. Obviously, this is the back-end profits deal. And if that's the one I'm going to sell, back-end profits, if that's the one I'm going to sell, then what's up, Lorenda? Then obviously I'd have some more fulfillment on it. I'm also potentially going to do for between 5 and 10K, depending upon what I can wheel and deal, would be a podcast launch. Podcast launch service. And basically, this is where I would sit down, design the angle of the show. We would create all the graphics. We would get them on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. We would, plan their first, 5 episodes or so, put together a launch strategy. I'd give them the Google Doc training and 6-figure closing and all that. That's about in the $5,000 and $10,000 range. Okay, so these are the 2 primary offers that I'm willing and dealing on. Obviously, I'm open to feedback on what the market needs and wants. But the reality is this is probably where I'm sitting. Worst case scenario, I've got 2 options. Either A, I can go back to that guy that wanted to do the $100,000 deal. I'm most likely not going to do that. I mean, that would be worst case scenario. And honestly, I don't think, timeline-wise, I don't think I could get a $100,000 deal done in the next 24 to 48 hours, which is basically what I have to get this done. And then lastly would be that I would go back to one of the people, so renegotiate, Renegotiate. Okay. I'd renegotiate. I'd go back to the person that I did the $60,000 deal with or the $35,000 deal with, renegotiate back end and see if I could get $5,000 or renegotiate the terms and see if I could get $5,000 more up front from them. But I don't really want to do that unless I absolutely have to, because then I'm coming from a place of like, I'm in the deficit. I don't want to be like, hey, by the way, let me change the terms on you. But that's like worst case scenario. Oh, you're not even seeing my screen. This is what I wrote down. My bad. I've got these three offers that I could to work with: the $35,000 back end, $5 to $10K podcast launch, and then or renegotiate the actual terms itself. Okay. So that's what I'm dealing with. Those are that's the plan for this week. Tonight we'll be reaching out, and throughout the day we'll be reaching out. We'll have calls scheduled hopefully tomorrow morning, probably tomorrow afternoon after the Wealthy Client Workshop, and then we'll get the deal done either tomorrow or we'll get the deal done sometime on Wednesday, and call it good there. So, all right, guys, that's all I got for today. If you found value in this last 30 days, please, comment hashtag value down below. Would love to know your favorite part. Try to make this all free and just, open up the back end of literally how this works. If you'd like to see a breakdown, like I said, 4 hours live with me tomorrow, how to identify and find wealthy clients, how to close them, or how to put together your offer, that's actually going to sell to them. So not selling to broke people, but selling to wealthy people. And then how to actually close the deal using the Golden Mike method. Same process that we used here in the last 30 days or so to do $95,000 in contractual sales, $20,000 cash collected. Tomorrow, $7, Wealthy Client Workshop. Okay, Wealthy Client Workshop. You get access to the 4-hour live with me tomorrow, starting at 2 Eastern. You get 7 days access to the replays. You get the worksheets that we're going to be using on that workshop. And that's going to literally, you're going to walk into the workshop. Think about this right now. You're going to walk into the workshop going, I don't know where my next client is, right? Or like, oh, what am I going to do this week? Or where my next client going to come from? Or maybe you're money stressed, or maybe you've got to, I don't know. Whatever you don't like about your life right now and your business right now, because you're selling to the wrong client, right? Because you pound your head against the wall, because you don't have a plan, because you're listening to all the other nonsensical gurus out there that's like, everything's fine, just go and pitch, or whatever, right? And you're like, I just need something that works. You're going to walk in feeling like that, and then 4 hours later, you're going to walk away with a very, very clear game plan, a very clear process to go, oh, okay, cool. If I want to sell to wealthy people, here's the first thing I got to do, the second thing I got to do, the third thing that I got to do. And we've done about I'll have to tally it up. I think it's like 3.4. What's up, Jimmy? What's up, Dave? Good to see you guys all. We got like $3.4 million or so in client results this past year, and like almost $2 million cash collected. To be clear, I'm not guaranteeing anything. FTC, don't come after me, please. Right? Like I'm not promising you're going to get those results. I'm just saying this process has worked, and it's also what I've used the last 30 days. All right, everybody. One with that. I think that's everything. Is there anything else? Oh, I need to start saying this more, which is I help service providers. I love the coaching industry, but I don't help coaches. The Golden Mike method is not designed for coaching, except for like high ticket one-on-one. So if you're a service provider, you're an agency, you're a freelancer, you sell your services online, you have a service that can be fulfilled virtually in whatever mechanism that is, right? Maybe it's graphic design, maybe it's funnels, maybe it's websites, maybe it's whatever. Okay, whatever your service is, that's who we help. And this process is one of the best in the world, I think, right now, as far as producing results. It's pretty insane, the results that we're getting for our clients right now. So with that, go get your ticket. Link in the description, joshforti.com/August workshop. Link will be in the description or in the bio on Instagram. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 27, and we're going to get this deal done and hopefully hit our $100,000 either tomorrow or Wednesday. All right. See you guys. Bye.